Hello, everybody, and thank you so much for watching this episode of Storytime. I am your host, Bryan Andalan, also known as the front cover of Fattest magazine. I know. October 29, a day where we began our journey and we stopped for a layover at my mother's parents' house in Barangay RH7, Cotabato City. What we did there was basically like what we did back in August. We were greeted with a shit ton of food, especially Jollibee. We stayed there for a day, then took a bath with a pressurized shower. We sang karaoke, or they sang karaoke, and then we slept. Then we woke up, then ate breakfast, then we took a bath, then lunch, and then we continued our journey for 2 more hours. Then, at long last, we arrived again for the third time at Isulan Sultan Kudrat. And oh, by the way, I just want to tell a quick story that happened when we were at our journey of going home to our house. This house from going to Isulan for my father's mother's birthday back in August. If you watched this commentary video back in June, you may remember that I talked about the province of Maguindanao splitting into two separate provinces, Maguindanao del Norte in the north and Maguindanao del Sur in the south. I told a joke about that while we were in the car with my father driving. I said, why didn't they make a third province called Maguindanao Sibugay, which is a reference of the province Zamboanga Sibugay, meaning a part of Zamboanga that is by the sea. Then they laughed hysterically, even though it was just the five of us in the car, because the person who laughed the most hysterical is my aunt, Jana Rahel Andalan, who is good at one and only one thing: infectious laughter in a good way. Take a listen.
But finds no traces on evidence. Being called a freak, Chloe gets a felony employee managed to escape by suddenly.
See, infectious laughter. I've had two vaccinations for two different vaccines when I was 12 years old. One against tetanus and one against German measles, meaning measles that are invasive. But this is an infection that I do not want to be vaccinated because one, it's a contagious disease I want to die for, and two, she's the only person I know who could laugh like that. Okay, now where was I? Oh, right. We then arrived at Isulan Sultan Kudrat for the third time this year. The third time this year. And this arrival was for All Souls Day. Remember, my father's mother died 3 months ago as of our arrival, but it's 4 months ago as of this video broadcasted for broadcasting for the general public, probably more. My father's mother died in July, if you don't know. We did nothing there except going to the public cemetery for visiting our grandmother. You know, the person who died back in July. What we did was light candles on Halloween on a cemetery, and that's it. But after that, we went to a place so isolated, a walk from the gate to the house took me at least a minute. And speaking of the gate consists of two long, thick bamboo sticks sticking in a hole that is fittable for the sticks to levitate on. And there are two sticks, so two holes. Therefore, a gate has not been created. Also, I guarded that gate for 2 hours before just heading to shelter because my mother told me to. But before that, the top bamboo collapsed because as many as 7 people were in the top bamboo, with the heaviest and the biggest ass of them all is my sister. She's only 12 years old at this moment, but no, I am not encouraging you to let her do what you're thinking. I'm her brother, not a father. I know it doesn't make sense. Just email me here for your proposals about what you want to do with my sister. And of course, I'm not going to forward all of your emails to her. Just let's move on. Then we went home at night. It was so dark. I didn't know where were we. I couldn't see anything outside, and then we just went home, then slept. Then we began our journey at 9:30 a.m. and we dropped four people at New Pangasinan. Then we started again at 10 a.m. Then during our trip, my father both killed a stray dog and soaked a tricycle driver with very muddy water. And now we are at home. The outcomes were all of us became super hungry when we got off the car and into this house, and my entire family witnessed a potential criminal activity. That is it for now. Thank you so much for watching. All of the happenings recorded that are both told and not told are scattered across my channels, and photos are posted on my Twitter, which you can find here. Please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And we will see you guys in the next video where I will be entering a contest to see who has the dirtiest handkerchief among 100 other contestants, with half being over 25 years old and with an audience of 10,000 people. Goodbye. Okay. Wow. Number one. Alright, I'm gonna win this.